What is going on, guys? UnRated here with a new video. I am here not doing a live commentary over these first couple of clips, as there's something I just wanted to quickly discuss, but we will be doing a quick shard opening on the account that I am going to be doing the takeover, which will be right after the shard openings. But yeah, I have, I think, 42 shards, or 42 ancient shards and one sacred shard that I did open the video. Make sure you stay tuned for that as I discuss what I want to talk about. Um, Later in the video, there will be a kind of second part, as originally I did the account takeover in one day, but I gave the account about 5 days extra of playing to get it to where I was actually happy with uploading the video. So that will be showing there at the end. And then the second part I quickly wanted to discuss is there will be a account takeover giveaway ×2 that I will be doing. All the rules and whatnot will be discussed at the end. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I will just let the shards kind of play out, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy today's video nonetheless, though. If you are interested in that account takeover, make sure you stay to the end of the video and make sure you follow all the rules to be entered in that. But again, hope you guys enjoy today's video. To get into this account takeover, we have a lot of work to do. I need to regear the arena team, the clan boss team, and all the dungeons for the most part. But first, we are actually going to start on the arena team, as I need to see what gear I have left over for the clan boss nonetheless. So if we go into this, we have Arbiter, Cernic, Longbeard, Duchess, Septimus, Skullcrusher, Tyrell, Royal Guard, Cult Brawler, Steel Skull, Cold Heart, a unused Kale, Zoloda, Jarek, Tormin, Zargala, Madame, War Chief, Roshcard. We have the Harvest Jack, which we just pulled, which will be interesting. But for the arena team right now, I'm thinking we're going to do Arbiter, Cernic, Duchess, and Tormin. Tormin, I gotta bring it to 6-star real quick, but the main thing is masteries. I'm gonna buy all the masteries for the guys that I need to get this sorted. I'm gonna leave Tyrell out for now. I will just grind the masteries normally, but everyone else should be, for the most part, done. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy masteries for Arbiter, Cernic. We'll leave out Longbeard. We'll do Duchess, Skullcrusher, and Rushcard is probably gonna be part of the clan boss team. I gotta see what gear we have left over. But for now, I'm gonna buy Arbiter, Cernic, Duchess, and Skullcrusher, and then 6-star tournament quick. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we bought the masteries for Arbiter. We went down a just speed route for arena. I'm probably going to use it for dungeons. I was thinking going War Master, but for now, since I need to climb as quick as possible back into Gold 4, I decided to go for this route. Cernic, I went down a dungeon route, as more than likely he's going to be my campaign farmer for a bit, as we really don't have one. I could build this Kale up, but I'm looking at other routes right now, but Cernic will do the job. Duchess, I went down a War Master route for dungeons. If I decide to convert her, I will go down the resist route eventually. But for right now, since we don't have gear, there's no point of getting 50 resist if I don't have any actual gear to back that up. And then I didn't buy Skullcrusher. We'll worry about that once we do the clan boss team. And then I 6-star Tormin. So again, team that we're using: Arbiter, Cernic, Duchess, Tormin. It's going to be a little bit slow, but it will 100% do. So now I am going to start rebuilding, and we will be starting off with Arbiter. So we are done with the Arbiter. Sadly, it's not as good as I hoped. We went from 189 speed to 251. Overall, the gear pieces aren't that great. They will do for now, though. Like, the HP body doesn't have a speed roll. The banner doesn't have a speed roll. So, a little bit of improvements. We could probably glyph it up here. I don't even know if he has glyphs. Yeah, we have a couple. I'm not going to honestly waste them on pieces like this. I'll wait till I get 3 or 4 speed rolls to bother with that, but 251 will do. I am going to work on Duchess and see how fast I can get her. So for now, we are done with Duchess. We got her from like 181 to 219. Still relatively slow. Her HP is extremely low. I can level up the HP, gloves, and body whenever, but that's not really what I'm here to do right this second. I can do that on my own free time. So yeah, like overall, it will still do. We're in bronze right now. That's fine. No banner again. I just threw on the random amulet for 9 defense, honestly, because other than that, we literally have nothing. So, in a good scenario, I would get Tormund to go next and then Sir Nick last. But looking at our gear situation, I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm going to probably re-gear Sir Nick now. Overall, I think this actually will do fine, but I'm going to see what I can change if there's anything. 182 speed, really low crit rate. I want to actually get the crit rate up and some crit damage if we can. HP is really good, defense is a little low, but yeah, the main thing I want to work on is crit rate quick. So after going through Sir Nick's gear, I really can't find anything. All I did was honestly lower the rest of his stats and brought up his speed, and hopefully that will do. I could always revert back later on, but there's just not enough gear to go around to get his crit rate up. We don't have any crit rate gloves, so that's always fun. Definitely not ideal, but last but not least, we need to do Tormund, which is so slow. I would love to put him in a stun set, but I don't think that's going to happen, so we will see what we have laying around. So these are the stats we are going to be running for Tormund. Obviously, he's level 1 6-star, so the stats look way, way worse than what they actually are. They are still really, really bad. Again, the focus for this was speed and accuracy. So we are at 171 speed, 192 accuracy, which will be fine, I guess. Ton of broken sets, so that'll do, but yeah, so I'm going to quickly just level them up and we'll actually see the final stats I'm going to run them at. I'm probably just going to give them to like level 40-ish, so back in a sec. Okay, this is a little bit more reasonable now, so we're at 28,000 HP, just under 2,400 defense. That will do for now though. It's just got to get us into gold 4. This will be a lot easier once I get some more gear, but so the one thing I'm worried about is Clan Boss. Clan Boss is going to be the hardest thing to do as I just don't have gear. I was going to do Roshkart, Skull Crusher, Unkillable, but there's nothing. There's just no gear on the account, so this is gonna be very, very hard. The one thing I need to know right now is I need to book Rushcart. If I'm gonna use them, I need to get this down. We only have 6 books, and I still need to book Tormund, so let's just do this live and hope we get lucky. That's 1. And nope. Okay, perfect. Only 3 books, so we can use the other ones on Tormund if we need to. We can sort that out, because how many does he need? 11, I think? 2, 5, 7. Yeah, 11 books. We will get a few from challenges, missions, and I think nightmares, so that is fine. I won't book Tormund right this second though, but yeah, so I would show you Arena right this second, but we are obviously going to win every single battle that we come across in Bronze. So at the end of the video, I'm going to try climbing up to hopefully Silver/Gold to show you a little bit more reasonably. So it's a little weird that these jumps are going to happen, but this is the only way I can do it since this account is coming back from the dead versus being an actual account that's maintained. So, I'm actually going to work on dungeons, I think, as that's going to be the easiest to progress. Hopefully we can get some gear while doing that for the clan boss. It's very unlikely, but it's really our only chance. So we're actually going to try a King Dragon for a bit. We're going to try Arbiter, Cernic, Duchess, Railguard, and Kale. I've kind of geared them for now. I really want to get a defense down, so I was thinking like a Badam or Zargala or even a Tyrell for it. But Tyrell doesn't really have the gear or the accuracy to reach it, which is kind of an issue. I don't have any more accuracy gear, so this is a huge problem. And he's not mastered, which I will have to do later, but for now, I just need them to do Dragon 20. I don't need it to go very fast, as I'm just going to play something else for the time being. But if it is way too slow, then I may try subbing in Tyrell over someone like Duchess. So, we'll see if this even works. I'm fairly confident that it should. I wouldn't see why not, but this will be the first time, so what do we have? Yeah, we have a cult brawler. I didn't think of that. Yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. So, take Kale, we'll take out Coldheart, and we'll bring in Arbiter just to speed this up as quick as possible. I know this is pretty much overkill at this point. I definitely don't need it. That's why I said Tyrell can easily sub in for Duchess, but right now I'm just trying to get this done and not get the speed. So let's complete this. Alright, we got Dragon 20 done, and possibly one of the worst things I've ever witnessed. That took almost 7 minutes. So this is not going to cut it. I really need to change a few things. So yeah, our best time that we managed to get was 5 minutes 37 seconds. This is just not viable for this video. It's gonna take like 3 weeks of running Dragon to get the gear that I need. So we're just going to work with what we have. It's just, this is way too slow. I got to re-gear everyone, but for now we have Dragon done. For the next thing, oops. I guess we don't really need Ice Golem or Fire Knight. Ice Golem would be nice. Fire Knight would be nice, but the only thing I really think we need right now is Spider's Den. What team does he run? Cernic. I could see this working, but I don't think this is gonna be enough. So I need to figure out what I can do for this. I'll be back in a minute trying to figure out a team. So this is the team I'm going to attempt to use. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get with this, if at all. Again, with the gear that we have, I can't get someone like Coldheart to get enough accuracy. Not even going to attempt it. I know it's really not doable. So I'm going to attempt to do this, see how far we get. We are definitely going to struggle on some of the affinities. If we can somehow get to 20 though, I think we will be okay. Alright, so we got up to Spider 16, it took about 8 minutes. I'm not going to push any further for the simple fact I am getting resistant on most things. So long term, I'm probably going to go for a slower comp. Probably using like Duchess, Cernic, Arbiter, I guess maybe an Ultimate Gaelic, and a Coldheart. I've pretty much used the same comp on my other accounts. It is slow, but that's pretty much more longer term of what I'm going to do, but the end goal would literally just be using Railguard, Septimus, and Coldheart and just nuking them down. This would be a lot easier if I used Rosin right now, but I plan on saving Rosin for a champion chase to get the points off of that. But if I need to, I can use Rosin at any time. The only issue is it would be trying to book them, so. But yeah, at any time, I have the ability to use Rosin, but right now I don't feel like I need him. I definitely could do better as 20 once I hit the accuracy checkpoints. So for 16, I'm fine right now. That stops me from getting bruised and all that, so that will do. So, like I said before, I could do Ice Golem and Fire Knight, but for time's sake, I don't think I'm gonna go through with that. Especially with Fire Knight. Because I know for 100% fact I can do it, but I am going to want to probably build an allure up for that. I'll make it super, super easy. No problem. With Ice Golem, I have all the survivability chance I possibly need. I have Septimus, I have Royal Guard, I still need to build a Stag Knight too, which would help a lot. So I 100% can do this. I just don't have the gear to go around, and I don't want to spend 2+ weeks farming gear for this. So that is fine where it's at. So for now, I am going to see what I can come up with for Clan Boss. I have about 35 minutes until reset, and we'll try hitting Clan Boss then and see what happens. To be expected, I can't reach the accuracy or the speed, let alone together. So there's some chance that are gonna have the speed, some chance are gonna have the accuracy. So I'm gonna have to mismatch pretty much the Clan Boss team. I don't think any of the speeds are gonna be correct for the most part. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work well, but I don't really have a choice if I want to do Clan Boss. We have tons of keys, so I can easily suffer through this for a bit until I can get the gear. But my plan was, when I got the account looking at the chats, I thought for sure this is an easy 1 to 2 key nightmare for now. And if I need more gear in the Great Hall and whatnot, then I could just Ultra Nightmare in a couple of weeks. I'll be amazed if I can 2-key Nightmare in 2 weeks by how much gear I have to grind. So this is gonna be really, really fun to try out, and I'm totally being serious and not being sarcastic and regretting this decision. So yeah. So this may or may not be the next day, and I might have fell asleep running a few dragon runs, which turns out to be, let's just check here real quick. 142 runs. So yeah, yeah, quite a bit of gear to actually go through, which is perfect. So I'm gonna go and see what's good, what's bad. I'll show you what I sell off, or how much I'll show off. I'm not gonna show every individual piece, it'll take way too long. So I'll be right back. So I was very lenient on what I kept. Sadly, we didn't actually get any speed boots. We had a whole bunch of speed boots in the destroy set. Everything I left here is pretty much speed boots. So we have speed boots. It's a lot of broken sets, which means we might be able to hit the speed goal, but we're not going to hit an accuracy goal for Nightmare, which is a huge issue. I'm still not sure if I should just keep farming more dragon. Again, I got 3,900 gems. I could drop them all into dragon and hope to get somewhere with it. But I do want to take an attempt at Nightmare. We are on Force today, so I'm not sure how well that's going to go using someone like Tyrell. So I have to think of what I can do from here. I may just wait until Clan Boss reset, which is like 8 hours away. So I won't get to do a Clan Boss run right this second, so I have quite a bit of time to just fool around with some gear and get some more. But I'm gonna start leveling up some of the gear that I got, see what's good, what's bad, and then decide from there. So I finished gearing the Clan Boss team to realize Seal Skull is not booked. And then I realized why he was using Zalota. He's fully booked when there's no reason why he should be fully booked, because he doesn't need it. But this completely throws out my plan. I was originally going to be using Duchess to go 4-3 for the block debuff. Occult Brawler as the poisoner, obviously. Steel Skull to give us defense up and to honestly heal us, for the simple fact that we don't have the lifesteal sets, which was going to be rough nonetheless. We were using Tyrell for the attack down. His A1's partially booked, just enough to get the attack down more consistently, and then Skull Crush for the counterattack. But with Steel Skull completely not being booked, and I don't have the books to go around, this healing method I was hoping to work is not going to work as well as I thought. It's going to be on like a 5-turn cooldown. Yeah, 5-turn. It was going to be on a 4-turn cooldown, which was already rough. I wanted to get him on a 4-turn cooldown too, but there's just no way. So at this point, this is probably going to have to use unless I actually use the Loda, which I really don't want to do. Like, it might be the only option just to give us the shield and the continuous heal, but we won't have a defense up, which worries me the most. But it's like there's not much I can do. None of these guys are pretty much in lifesteal besides I think no. Yeah, literally none of them are in lifesteal sets. So Zalota seems like the only option I have right now. I could easily go through and level one of these guys up, but it's not gonna work. I do actually have 2 copies of Steel Skull. It's not going to be enough though. So it's like I have all the champions here. I don't have the books. The books were clearly wasted in places they shouldn't have been. And then the gear, which again, like I've said many times now at this point, is I can easily get the gear. It takes time, but I'm trying to do this within, I guess, 2 days at this point since I fell asleep through it. But I'm going to have to. The good thing is with Zalota, I don't need to put it in accuracy, so I could probably just match the speed because this is on a 4-turn. So I could just get him quick as possible on a 4-turn cooldown with Duchess, get him to throw this up first, and then hopefully cycle through this. I have to look into what speed I need to tune him at to get him to do this. Pretty much, I want him to somehow go last in the rotation just before Steel Skull on like the first turn. He's healing him up during the AoE. It's going to be very difficult. I don't know if this is going to work. If it was Steel Skull, it would have been fine because I would have had a defense up. The shield's not going to pretty much do much because I had to stack HP while getting speed. But this account just doesn't have the gear. Anyways, enough explaining that. I gotta somehow figure out how to do this. Or I just try it with Steel Skull, but this is just not going to work. Because I need, 3 books? And I only have 2 attempts, so this wouldn't even work. I'm honestly just gonna wing it and, see what happens. Like, there's only one way to find out. Sadly, it is gonna be on Force, which isn't great. I should try it on Brutal, but I really want to know how well this does on Nightmare more than anything. But we're gonna use. Let's try. So we're throwing in Duchess. We're throwing in. Here, let me just do it this way. Occult Brawler, Steel Skull, and Skull Crusher. Now, I assume that this is gonna fail quite early on. I'm honestly only expecting like 8 mil, since it's forced. Tyrell's probably gonna miss his attack down, which is gonna be a massive issue. I just don't expect this to go well, but I'm curious to see. But yeah. So let's try doing the setup. I don't expect this to go well though. So with Duchess, I need to hang on to this for, I think, 2 turns? Yeah. I think, yeah, 2 turns, I think. So, yeah, I think I just do that, and then, yeah, okay. So since Steel Skull is on a 5-turn cooldown. I might as well just use it now. Um, let's actually just get the defense down to get some damage in. So then I think I hang on to that one more time. A1. Weak as always. That's fine though. I think I do the protection now though. We'll just use that up. Okay, I think I can honestly auto from here though. Okay, she took the stun, that's fine because under veil. I'm just gonna give it a couple of rotations just to see how well I'm doing. Tyrell's HP is extremely low, I just realized. He is probably gonna die really early on. I think we should be fine here though. This is one of the cheapest takeovers that were done. We geared, what, like 10 champions or something? It's taking me 20 mil just to gear some arena teams, so this is going to show what happens when you don't have a lot of gear. I think we are good. I'm just gonna run this through though and see what happens. And I will be back with the results. So we managed to do 13 mil on force. Duchess actually died early. That's what I thought. The Duchess pretty much died because of a lack of healing. If we had Steel Skull running at a 4-3 ratio, fully booked, I think it would work a little bit better. We might be able to actually push to like 16 to 18 mil, I would say. So it is 3 keyable once we get that sorted. It is, I think it's barely just 3 keyable if we have the same damage, but it's probably going to vary a little bit. So I can't really say that this is a certain 3 key, but this is on force too. So it's going to vary way differently on spirit and magic as we have a lot of spirit champs. So honestly, magic is going to be really bad, spirit's going to be really bad, force is the only one to get by. And void might be a little bit better. But until we get sorted, I guess we can call this a 3-key nightmare. I will show you the speeds though. I didn't want to show you the speeds in case this didn't work. If you somehow have these champions in this terrible of gear, this could work for you. So the 4-3 was working fine at 219 speed. Just to let you know is I was using lower steel to get there. And I wasn't using her aura either. So I was using Tyrell's aura. Tyrell is running at 163 speed. Accuracy is very, very low. He was getting resisted quite a bit, so that also was an issue. Occult Brawler, again, his accuracy was also low. He was being resisted. He's coming at 162 speed. Steel Skull actually had the accuracy, but he doesn't have the percentages to really land anything. He's coming at 168. If you also haven't noticed, all the defenses are extremely low. But and then Skull Crusher is coming at 172. All right defense for the gear I have, but not great. Overall, there's a lot of improvement to do. That comes down to gear, but also I don't even think I leveled up most of the gear. I completely forgot to. Yeah. I'm just gonna re-level the gear and we'll give it another shot. Hopefully this one will do better, since I'm honestly an idiot in that sense. And that is that, 13.7 mil. So by the looks of it, we can 3 key on force, which is fine. Well, I just want to make sure, where are we sitting at? Where's this account's name? So 27 mil, we need what, 39? So we need another 12 mil key, yeah. So we went from, I spoke to the original owner. He was doing like 8 or 9 mil on Brutal, so now we're doing what, 13.5 million on Nightmare using a different set of chants with less gear. Overall, not too bad. Again, work still needs to be done. Maybe I'll make a part 2 in a few months when we get this account sorted. But I guess I don't know what else to really do to show off. I guess we could try getting up to Ice Golem and Fire Knight, but I really don't see the point of trying to do this because I know I can't clear 20. But for the video, I'll see what point I can get up to quick. So I just finished off the 3 Key Nightmare. We actually hit a high, it was 16.4 mil. So pretty much we doubled our damage from Brutal, which was 8 or 9 mil, to then doubling it on Nightmare. With the gear that we had, that is very, very good, and it can only be improved from there because long term I'll be doing Ultra Nightmare with an Unkillable with Skull Crusher and Rosh Guard. So, this is okay for now. I am fine with the 3 key nonetheless, until we can get the gear sorted for Ultra Nightmare, which I may do a part 2 for the account, just for that. That's if people care enough about it. It's completely up to you guys, but yeah. Anyways, I'm going to try to do as much of the Ice Golem and Fire Knight as possible, and then I will show you with a little bit of the arena team that we have set up, and probably in low gold if we can get there really quick. So it looks like we are kind of stuck at 19 in Ice Golem. We could definitely do 20. I only did one run on 20, but simple fix for me right now would be getting Stag Knight sorted, but we have no books. And for Fire Knight, I definitely don't think we're even going to make it to 19. I would like to build up my Cold Heart. Let's see. Yeah, we got Cold Heart around here somewhere. Yeah, Cold Heart. I would like to build up Cold Heart. I would like to build up the Stag Knight and an Allure, but we'll see how far we get with what we have. I don't expect to get super far. Hopefully we can at least hit like 16, 17 for the missions, but I don't think we'll reach that, so let's just see where we get. So I let this run for a bit. I think this is like stage 17. We're not completing this. Cold Heart doesn't have enough accuracy for the heal reduction. So we got up to 16, I think. Yeah, we managed to complete 16 on Fire Knight, which is not too bad. That will do. As soon as we get accuracy in Cold Heart, we are set. So I'm looking to get this video out soon. So I'm gonna show the arena team in Silver 3, Silver 4, maybe if we get there. Pretty much this will work the same in Gold 4 no matter what. This is a very slow team, but it does get the job done. It would be a little bit better if I had a nuker in here instead of Sir Nick, but I don't have anyone built. I have quite a few options actually I can use, and but for time's sake this is not gonna cut it. So yeah, if I can get a nuker in here, this would go a lot smoother, but this is a fact. We will beat almost any team besides maybe like a Hegemon or just a high resist team. We have Duchess, we have Arbiter for the revive, we have Cernic for unkillable, some heals, some shields. We got Tormund freezing the team, stealing buffs. Just a pain to kill nonetheless. Again, there's really no way I'm gonna lose to this. Anyone in like silver or probably even early gold, and most of the teams in gold 4 I should be fine. No one's really going to be fighting this team either way on the defense, besides the people that have like 200, 300,000 team power, which are sitting in plat anyways. So overall, this team is good enough to get me gold 4, no problem. I am very confident. It's just I don't have enough tokens. I don't want to spend the gems to push myself there. Arena resets in like a day, so I'm tempted to push myself to gold 4, but at the same time I would like a nuker because these fights take way too long, and I'm not here to spend all day. So I'm thinking of finding a new nuker, but I'm unsure. I would like a Skull Crown with Longbeard and Sinesha, and then with the Arbiter I can just run a I guess everyone calls it a blender comp now. So that took 6.5 minutes. Like I said, it's a very slow comp. I don't want to keep fighting anyone. Like everyone here I would probably be able to beat, unless for some reason they have like a really high resist. But again, everyone here I'm gonna be able to beat with ease. It's just going to take a very long time. I don't think you guys really care about seeing a slow fight where it's just you're hitting like a noodle every time. I guess over the next few days, I'm gonna build up a nuker of some sort, either Sinesha, that, uh, Lua. I can even build a syrup. I could do something with Longbeard. I could build a Bellower. What else? Epic wise, I can pick a Vala. She can hit really, really hard, especially with the shields that are gonna go up. I can use Sandlash that we pulled. There's a lot of options here that can do a lot of damage nonetheless. I could build Zaragala up, like I said. Seer, Umbral. Again, I have options, but not at the time, as I don't want to make this over process of a week. You guys get the point, though. I would say we did pretty good for where I was handed the account off. We managed to make Silver 3 in 2 days. Don't want to open that. We got to what? Ice Golem 19. We got Minnow 15 done. We got up to 16 in Spider, which again, I'm gonna be able to do all of this no problem. Spider, Dragon 20, and then Fire Knight 16, which again, Fire Knight, Spider, all of them, I'm gonna be able to do. I just need to level out the chance for them. I can even leave them at 50. Like I said, there is tons of chance I can honestly crunch in here. He's left a ton of dudes. I don't need all these dudes, so this is tons of food. But I am wanting to wait for either a champion chase for Rosin and then another training tourney. Sadly, I don't have access to that right now, I don't think. I got the account too late into the... I got the account too late into the tourney to actually get all this done. So sadly, I don't have it. So that is that. What's going on, guys? It's just me from a few days later, and I'm here to just quickly stop in and let you know how the account actually progressed after a few days of sorting it out. So we are actually sitting in Gold 4 and able to D-rank with the team that I did build originally. It is a lot better, but yeah, we made it to Gold 4 comfortably. We've burned through all our silver and gems if you haven't noticed already. But yeah, so I'm not going to tell you what champions I leveled up and whatnot for that reason, but for the dungeons, we managed, obviously they were down, completing Minotaur 15, no problem. We actually managed to complete Ice Golem 20 with this team. We actually built Tyrell with a little bit more accuracy. This team works okay. It does wipe every once in a while because of Royal Guard just nuking through Ice Golem. That will be fixed eventually, though. Dragon, we are down to, I think, a 4-minute run. Yeah, 4 minutes using this team. Aether is still coming in clutch with us at level 50, so he does the job very well, nonetheless. Spider 20, we actually did it. So, this is not the team. I was trying something new, but I'll show you the team real quick. I'm not going to run it, though. But we were using... What do we got? Ultimate Gaelic and Renegade. So this team has about a 70% success rate for me. The only time it fails is if a Duchess dies, and then it's just a complete wipe, because we don't have the attack up for the HP burn. But yeah, Ultimate Gaelic's not booked. He's running full accuracy gear. He's very, very slow, so the HP burn takes a long time to really work. Renegade's there just to reset that burn for that reason. Stag Knight's still unbooked, but yeah, it does work. About 70% success rate. We got it down to a minute 50, so I am completely happy with that. I only need that for the challenges. And then Fire Knight, we got it down to about 6 minutes, and it usually goes up to 10 minutes. Again, this is a very, very slow team. Stag Knight and Lure are not mastered. They're slow. I want to eventually take out either Duchess, Arbiter, or Sir Nick and put a Cold Heart in. But for right now, we can't really do that. So this team works fine. So we managed to complete all the stages of the 20 dungeons. Gates are no problem, obviously. Land boss, though, we actually did get the Kill Boltine. Ignore the damage right now. I had to do it on magic. this team falls apart right now, and it does terrible damage because the Cult Brawler is our only damage and he gets targeted on magic. I will just put a quick screenshot up right now so you guys can see what this team can actually do. Cult Brawler is obviously all the damage like I just said. No one else has really any masteries besides Skull Crusher. Once the masteries are sorted, this team should hit a 2-key with ease, even on affinity. But right now, it's okay. It does the job very well. It's more consistent than the Duchess team I originally built. And yeah, so that's fine there. But yeah, I just want to quickly stop in and show you guys what a few days of progress after I pretty much ended the video, I guess, if you want to call it that, can do. But yeah, nonetheless, if you are interested in the account takeover giveaway that I should have done or should have announced at the start of the video over the shard giveaway, which I had to redo now that I think about it. But anyways, none of that. To enter that, all you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, and comment down below why you deserve the account giveaway, and you will be entered in the draw for that. All we need to do is hit a minimum of 25 likes. It's a pretty big goal for me. I know this channel is not that big when it comes to raid content, but I hope that you guys will be excited for that and be interested in the takeover. And the second way is to join my community Discord. Once we hit 20 members and you guys react to the giveaway tab that I need to also implement really quick after this video. But yeah, that should be all sorted for you guys. So all you gotta do, react to the emote, and then you guys will be entered to that giveaway too. You can join both. Obviously, if you somehow win both, which isn't the hardest odds since there probably won't be that many people, you will only win one though, and I will just redraw for the other person. But yeah, you can enter twice for 2 times the chances of winning. But yeah, anyways, enough rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this account. This account is very, very fun. I don't know if I'm going to make part 2, but yeah. We'll see what happens way in the future though, but thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me through this raid content, and I will catch you guys later.